Thank you so much. Good afternoon to all the judges and the viewers. We are Team Android 3.2, and our solution is Stoka, Africa's marketplace. So the problem statement that we came across is that over the past 2 years, we have become a troubling season for small businesses and enterprises that were unprepared for the 4-hour economy. The lockdown alone forced the closure of 42.7% of small businesses. The COVID isolation has also reduced the confidence of potential new business comers and diminished the creation of new startups. South Africa is facing an increasing unemployment rate of 7.8 million jobless people, and the past looting incidents costing over 1.5 billion in lost stock, as well as crime that continues to increase. The informal entrepreneurs, more especially women, are reluctant to start small businesses. Our solution, an inexpensive platform for small businesses and individuals to reach the right customers and make sales. Total revenue of the apparel market alone was approximately 1.46 trillion in 2020. Our solution compiles of an Ayoba marketplace that creates job creation and stock safety, as our clients will be saving their own stock. Marketing to the right customers. Over 5.5 million active Ayoba users means that there's already existing platform for merchants to reach their customers. So here is our users, Nora and Depeche, who are merchants and they'd love to sell stock or sell their products, but they don't know where to go. They can come here and register on Stoka, where they'll be using their ID and phone number to verify their account and sign in their account and start posting their sales. Arno and Tato would like to buy items, and they come in on the website as users and search for the items they're looking for and find it. So the impact is that we have safe, secure sales platform, marketing to already existing Ayoba users, platform for buyers to shop safely and locally, job creation and business creation, non-contact transactions and speedy purchases. The technologies that we used is IBM Cloud in order to store the cloud data that we're getting, Ayoba to host our platform, here maps discovery for the users when they are on the platform and they'd like to make a purchase and need deliveries done. TCA Data Marketplace to store the data that we collect from our users and essentially make projections over that. We use GlobeTom for the wallet services. That way everything can be totaled up on the user side and the transaction can go through freely, or they can buy vouchers and use these vouchers on their accounts as well. We used Simbai for sentiments analysis. So having our users come on and answer a couple of questions so that they can have the right content and right products advertised to them, and just to filter out that which they don't need or they're not interested in, which then also allows our businesses to reach the correct customers. This is just our business model that we put together. How our cost structure revenue stream would work would be on the online sales commission. So we'll get commission from all the sales that are taking place, as well as data sales that we've collected using our TCS marketplace. We also saw that there is a We stores for delivery services for small businesses on Ayoba already available. So using their service would then ensure that we have delivery service available for the client. The security we have is IBM has data protection, TCS marketplace has safe data storage, and GlobeTom for online wallet services, which already has the security to cover for it, as well as verifying the merchant's account with their ID and their phone number. Thank you.
Afternoon, I'm Christine, and I will be doing the demo. So with the platform, the person will be able to log in on the Ayoba platform, and they will search for Stoka on the Ayoba platform, and once they access the Stoka application, they will be able to, let's just wait for it to load. They will be able to see a list of categories of what they would like to shop. There's clothing. In the clothing, they would have different boutiques where they could visit, and they could see there's classifications of specific items, for example, shirts, pants, jeans, dresses, etc. And they will be able to view all. Thank you.
1 minute left, and then we've got one. You still have 1 minute left, which can allow you to still continue there if you want to showcase something.
Okay. So what makes us different from, as you could say, the Facebook Marketplace is that we have all these stores already catered for you, and we advertise things that we have already collected data on, knowing that you're interested in. That way you don't have to go searching for products that you're not interested in, or spend hours searching for something that you can easily find if you have already followed this boutique and you've already bought from them. You just leave leave a review there, and then next time when you come on, you can just continue with your purchases and so forth. So this is specifically to cater for small businesses and people looking to start something small to earn a living. As we know, people who Facebook Market, they store the product.
Thank you very much, Team Android 3.2 for that presentation. We'll now invite our judges to come on board to give us, their comments. Our judges have 4 minutes to actually give their comments. If they wish to give you time to conclude what you are currently doing, they will actually, it's actually at their discretion. Let me invite one of our judges to come on board. Cornelia, please, may you please come? Okay, let me just check quickly. Okay, there's a question coming from our judge, Cornelia, who has been struggling with connectivity. And the question is, when selling consumer data, how do you ensure POPIA compliance? So our team, did you hear that question?
We did. Thank you so much. So according to the data that we collect, we're not collecting anything that is personal or any information that could be linked back to the user. Essentially, what we are collecting is marketing data, such as the age groups of the people that are using the platform, what type of products they're interested in, and so forth. So we're not collecting any data that is personal or could be linked back to our user. And the way that we collect the data using the TCS marketplace, none of the data is directly linked to the user. So everything is filtered in a way that you wouldn't know where or whom it's coming from.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I hope, Judge Cornelia, they have answered you to your satisfaction. I see that we've got Alette, basically with a question. Alette from MTN. Please, if you may ask your question.
Thank you. Maybe the question is to Christine because she's a developer in the team. How are you envisaging to use the AI chatbot?
Okay, I can actually answer that. Christine just stepped out. So for the AI chatbot, what we did is that we used, we just put it in a way that we can ask specific questions just to find out our user demographics, as well as to understand who our users are and what exactly they are looking for. That way, when we've collected all the data, then the AI on our system will just suggest products that they are interested in and products that cater to them. So if there were to be an event, and that event is usually attended by people who are between the ages of 18 to 25, then it would advertise that event to the person as well.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And I see that we've got also a question from Ronnie, one of our judges. Please, if you may come through, sir.
Yeah, all right. My question is around the sentiment analysis part, which is very much important. So you are dealing with people with multiple, who speak different languages, especially if you want to be inclusive from a business perspective. How do you plan to integrate different languages on this? I believe the platform that you are proposing is only for English. How do you propose on performing sentiment analysis around other South African languages?
Okay, so for this hackathon, when we used the sponsors that we used, which is Simbai, they didn't have a language option, but we do look into adding the language feature for those who do not understand, because as we all know that people who do go on marketplaces and so forth would like to communicate with buyers who speak the language. So another feature we also have is that as a buyer, you can then contact the seller directly and speak to them. So that kind of eliminates the whole language barrier if the buyer can be able to speak the language that you are speaking in as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I hope our judges, that answers your question. I see that our 4 minutes has already lapsed. So as such, I would like to thank the team and to thank also our judges for giving their inputs.